First Saturday of the month, we are back like they never left. It feels like we never left.
Come on, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day. We kicking off a whole nother month in a whole nother way.
I know, man. In the middle of the summer now, and hopefully you guys are staying cool, hydrated, and just out of the sun as much as you can. Listen to Crockett and Son. When you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV. With our special guest today, Mike, I know this is no stranger to you, so I'm going to just get out the way and let you introduce our guest.
I got to introduce her, man, the great Khimberli Blackmon. You got to put an I on the end. Yeah.
Khimberli.
Come on now.
Like jambalaya.
Like jambalaya, because you know what I'm saying? Jambalaya ain't got nothing but good stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Khimberli.
All right.
You did.
I'm going to let your light is on you.
Come on now. Well, go ahead, Kim, and just tell us all about what you got going on. She's doing great things in the community.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate being here. Coming to you as the owner of Virgo Genie Cleaning Services.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are a local minority business here in Houston, and we offer a variety of services from standard cleaning services, commercial cleaning. We specialize in Airbnbs. We also specialize in offices, schools, bars, restaurants, and then we have a care team. Our care team is what separates our business from the rest of the local cleaning services here. The care team offers services to families who've lost loved ones.
Wow.
We go into the home. We deal with those delicate situations of helping to either clean the care area, cleaning the house, packaging up any belongings. So we definitely want to reach out and be a resource here to the community.
Which is one of the most difficult moments a lot of people don't understand when someone has lost a loved one. Just that moment, Mike, where you have to go through the closet.
Yeah.
You've seen clothes and other things that remind you of the loved one that's lost. It's tough in that moment because you're still trying to start the process of healing.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's so many other things that you realize after mom, dad, or loved one has been put into the ground, so to speak, their remains, you realize that, okay, now I got to go back and close these other chapters. So to hear the fact that you got an entire team dedicated to this, I'm amazed by that.
Our cleaning technicians are well trained, not only just for, like I said, your standard cleaning services, but we also partner with some of the top real estate companies here in Houston as well, such as Rolls-Royce Luxury Living. We partner with them to do make-ready cleaning. We do post-construction. We do biohazard cleaning as well. So our team is capable of going in and handling any bodily fluid issues. We do animal care as well. So, for example, if you have a home that is full of your lovely pets, we go in and obviously handle that cleaning part as well. And then again, back to the care team. The care team is a very special team. They are very compassionate people. They are cleaning technicians who are experts in not only just allowing that family to go through the motions and the challenges of losing that loved one, but we are here to listen and take care of whatever they need in the home to be done as far as cleaning, packaging up, like I said, some of the the belongings of that loved one, disposing of those items. So we're here to help and serve the community.
How can people get in touch with you? And because it's a lot that you have. It's
Oh my God! Yeah, in every direction.
She started with cleaning, and I feel like the whole city got clean.
My
Come on,
goodness.
baby. Yeah.
Absolutely. They can certainly look us up on Instagram. We're under Virgo Genie Cleaning Services. The direct line is going to be area code 470-787-1618. That is 470-787-1618. And we offer employment as well. So we are always looking for cleaning techs. You do not have to have a lot of experience because we do have a training process that we take you through. We vet our cleaning techs out quite well so that they can obviously do the job.
Right, because people, especially in this day and age, everybody going through this stuff.
Absolutely.
Listen, I love this because you guys, the history goes back. So I want y'all to open that because I know we're in a professional setting right now.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed when I look at you and Mike and see that spirit of entrepreneurship on both of y'all. Did y'all really think that back then? Like this is what we're going to do.
I will be honest with you. I think for Mike here, we went to high school together.
Absolutely.
A-Leaf Elsie Grams.
Man,
I already knew. I knew the moment that I met Mike over 30-something years ago that he was destined for greatness. And then myself as well. I'll let him speak to that. But I definitely had a corporate career with Shell Oil for 25 years and decided to become independently wealthy, whatever that looks like for everyone, right? So here I am after taking early retirement and starting a business to help serve the community.
Believing in herself to take early retirement.
Yeah.
To start a business.
Coming from
Take a page out of your
coming
book.
from a big company as well.
Yeah, tripped me out. You hear me? She was at Ed Shield. She wasn't just Ed Shield. She was Ed Shield in a very, very well-off position.
Yes.
And decided to retire early.
Yeah,
to start her own thing, man. Yeah, and she done tried a few things, and this the one that stick. That's what I like about what she has going on. And notice how she stays in the same lane, but she's multifaceted in that lane. She even says she has something to clean the air. What was that
we
moment?
do. We actually do. We offer sanitizing services for the air, fabrics in your home. We offer COVID spraying services as well. We use a hospital grade solution to take care of that because COVID is still out there. So we, like I said, we're a one-stop shop when it comes to cleaning. Definitely, like I said, we work with some of the daycares here in the area. We go as far as Pasadena. We're all over. I have techs all the way out in San Antonio. So we definitely don't just service Houston and surrounding areas, but then we are also connected just throughout Texas.
I know you said Virgo. Are you
Virgo
born in
Genie.
September?
I am. September the 9th.
This is a September room. I'm September 12th.
I'm September the 11th.
I know.
We got a ball together this year.
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
I love Virgo.
This is 50. This is 50 for Mike and I. We're both turning 50, so it's going to be a blast. Yeah, but definitely, Virgo Genie comes from the fact that obviously I was born in September, but then also to the Genie part, I had an uncle who passed away years ago, and he used to call me Little Genie.
I got you.
So I held on to that and decided to start this business with that name.
Well, I know these fellas tried to keep you in the little Genie box.
Yes, they really did. Walking the halls of Elsick.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But so tell me, how did you, what was your, not only the why, but how did you overcome not staying complacent in a great place like Shell?
So,
saying it's time to go. You knew when to take the leap.
Absolutely. 25 years is a long time. That's half of my life at this point. And I would get on, conference calls and I'd hear just the passion that, my coworkers had around diversity and inclusion and what can we do for the city. And I started to just get kind of a fire, I guess, kind of within myself. And I said, what can I do? What can I do to help serve the community? I am not originally from Houston. I'm actually from Atlanta. However, I've been here for a very long time, so I would consider myself a Texas peach.
Welcome.
Yeah.
But I decided that it was just time. Sometimes when God taps you on the shoulder and says, do something different and try to make a difference and leave a legacy. I have a daughter and I have a granddaughter, and I want to leave a legacy of not just wealth but greatness and success and saying that, hey, my mom stepped out there and she did it. And so I want to help. I have a compassion for people. I have a compassion for the elderly, the young, pets, everything. So I want my business to stand for that.
Yeah, man, there's so much unpacked in that, Mike, from the fact that you talked about not only Lil Crockett having a community of people around him who are successful, but you also said something that's vital as well, this roadmap that they can follow. It's one thing, because you can be surrounded by people doing great things and you never move, but when there's a roadmap made for you, like you said, both of y'all have something that your children can look to and be like, okay, not only the money, but this is how you get to this process.
Right. Because the steps are more important, and the formula is more important than the result. Because once you get an understanding of the formula, then you can apply it to anything.
Absolutely.
Right, and make it work. The same formula that I use in business, Lil Crockett using in basketball right now, and making it work. And he understands that he's working the formula, right? Not that he's playing the sport, right? And Lil Crockett 14.
Yes, I can't believe that, but yes.
Right? Come on, man. Come on, ain't that a trip? So when we get to discussing generational wealth and my agenda, man, but my covenant with God, I asked him, I said, look, I want, as long as this is dripping my blood on the planet, I want them to experience wealth beyond measure. Whatever you want from me to accomplish that, I'm down, right? Absolutely. So since that prayer, there have been many nuggets that have been dropped in me for him to try, right? So for him to get comfortable with entrepreneurship at this age, everybody, all of the people that listen to the show know he got a vending machine company, right? And everybody that listens to the show know that he's now jumping into investing into the market, right? He has the time now, and I say this all the time, when your kid is at an age between 14 to 18, they ain't got no bills.
No.
They summers need to be spent on making money, but they can be spent on making money the way that you want them to make money. What do I mean by that? Introducing them to entrepreneurship, introducing them to trying their own ideas to the point where now, by the time they're 18, they believe in their ideas more than they believe in employment. There's a generational curse thing that's been going on that J.D. Rockefeller put in motion, right, by creating a nation of workers.
Absolutely.
Right? So the workers' mentality is totally and completely saturated the country, right? When we need to teach our kids to become entrepreneurs by allowing them to try in a safe place where they can't be hurt.
Yeah, well, you said about you as well. You know, Mike mentioned that you tried some things.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know, I've had a couple of other businesses. I had a food truck at one point in time.
Cause she can cook.
She can cook.
Oh my God!
Bring in the other day.
Man, I should have mentioned it. I ain't mentioned it. Next time though.
Should have been some eggs or something.
Oh no, she cold with steak.
Well, you know it's early in the morning. We can't eat a steak this early.
Okay.
Well, I got you. No matter what, I can definitely bring something for you to try. But no, I was listening to what you just said, Mike, and you made a really good point. I always told my daughter that some people have it, and I had to change that. I think everyone has the capacity and the capability to have it. And again, going back to just our history at ELSIC, you had it from the very beginning. And I knew that about you. Your grandmother, and I always tell you this, would be absolutely proud of you.
Thank you.
But having it is something that you still can pass on to your children so that they know they have it. And it does not necessarily mean, like you said, financial wealth. That's great. We want that. We want that for our kids. That's a given. That's a given. We don't want our kids to sit and starve and worry and be hungry. However, but when you instill the formula how to keep it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's very important.
And this generation, man, they're different. They're different from how we grew up. I mean, they after it. It's all this 9 to 5. They don't want a part of that.
No part of
that. No, they don't even roll like that.
Lil Crock say, Dad, I know I'm going into the league. Ain't no question about that. I need to know how to make money on my phone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because we're watching, even with this NIL now, the name, likeness, and image in college, these kids coming out as millionaires before they get into the league or whatever, off of their name, likeness, and image as well. So here it is. We created in God's image and likeness, Mike. We got the NIL already. If we step into what God wants us to do.
Are you hearing this gentleman right here on the air? Yeah.
If we step into it.
If we step in, man, God shot something at me this morning. See, now you springing on me. So I'm doing my walking and talking with him in the morning. You know how I do that, right? Man, and he said, Crock, you need to just go. Now, this going to sound crazy to people. Because it sounds crazy to me. You need to go ahead and accept and step into doing business on higher level.
Definitely. It's time.
The man said higher level. I said, Lord, I'm straight. You hear me?
Lord said,
he said, no. In order for me to accomplish what I created you to do, I need you to go higher.
We're
going up.
So then I just started making calls to all the higher levels. And all of them said yes, and yes.
It's amazing when God taps you on the shoulder and you're listening and you're like, okay, but I was going to do, and he's like, no, I want you to do this to step into your purpose. So I think that's what it sounds like you had.
Yeah, man, we always talk about stop ignoring what God desires and things that God placed in your heart and how the Spirit speaks to you. He's giving it to you for a reason, whether it's dreams, visions, or God is audibly talking to you. You got to learn how to stop ignoring that. And we cannot ignore the Virgo.
No.
In the building.
The Virgo genie.
Listen, pull that genie out the box one more time. And of course, you got about a minute left. Let everybody know about these businesses again, because you you
absolutely
gave so many.
And local minority business here in Houston. We service the Houston and surrounding areas. You can reach us at 470-787-1618. My name is Khimberli Blackmon. I am the owner and founder of Virgo Genie, and we will take care of all of your needs.
Yeah, you clean. Just run that list real quick.
Yep, standard cleaning services, our commercial cleaning service, which is absolutely booming right now, and then we have a care team to come in and take care of the sensitive needs around losing a loved one.
Man, classmates.
Yeah, Doc.
I mean, y'all had to go somewhere. It was all right. You went there.
Yeah. Well, it's the Mighty Rams, though.
Yes.
You hear me?
The Mighty Rams.
I understand words is real.
Class of 92.
That's why I say words is real over here.
Baby.
Yeah.
When you see the sea,
you know it's me, and when you hear the sea, it's Crockett.
AV.